Alright, coming to you from Wudinna, and just over that side there is the camper van. We've parked it up at Wattle Grove, I think they call it. Nice little outcrop of rocks on this little farmer's land, and this could be my last will and testament, because I said to Jude, we'll park the van up here and then we'll walk to Mount Wudinna and climb it. It's a cooler sort of day, so it won't be too hot, and not all that far, we should be all right. But yeah, we're all set up over there, looks good. Let's go and have a look at Mount Wudinna. Alrighty, so we made it to the, walked to the car park from our Wattle Grove, so that's a little bit of huffing and puffing exercise. Here we are now, Mount Wudinna Recreation Reserve, and we're going to just go from basically here up to the summit and back again. So it says it's a 1.2 kilometre return, so it shouldn't be too bad, apart from being like that. Grade 4 walking. So here we go, and of course the first thing we're greeted to is a little channel or a little gully, drain, but of course, like all the other granite outcrops that we've come to, this ducts the water through to a tank which is hid out in the bush there, and yeah, all the water comes off this very big rock. So we'll have a little walk on up this trail and catch up with Jude. There's the walking trail, and just starting to disappear from view, a little round ball at the top there. That's about 250 metres, I think it's 250 metres here or 250 metres sea level, not too sure, but we'll see what it's like at the top. Made it to the top. It's actually quite a nice day for being up here. It's not too hot, it's just perfect. So there's the trig, I think they call them, at the top, and yeah, back over in that direction behind the trig is where the camper van's parked. Got a good one there, and yeah, Gora Ranges behind us, and then behind me is the little Turtle Rock, and then over this way here is little Wudinna, and yeah, pretty neat little outcrop here. So we'll go and make our way back down. That's our exercise for the day. Alright, just a word of warning. A traveller turned up fairly sort of late in the afternoon, and he just dropped his wife off to hospital, and they were at Feldapa Rock where we were earlier, and they were coming down off of Feldapa Rock, and she lost her footing and came down a little quicker. So she spent, I think, that night in hospital. I think she may have some broken ribs, and yeah, not feeling too comfortable. In fact, they were packing up this morning, and sounded like they were cutting their journey short. So when you're out here in the outback, be very, very careful and take your time, don't rush. I've stopped filming and done this. I did start filming. I thought that was a bit of a bad way of educating people, But yeah, just stop and take extra care, especially too if this ended up getting a bit wet with a bit of moisture, early mornings, late evenings or something like that. It'll be a bit pretty slippery, so one for you out there. And of course these flies too. I mean, you could be walking down the hill, flies, and they twist your ankle, so another little reason. Onwards, the slow way. And this gives you an idea of the gradient of the hill. I'll just go and have a little walk over here. There's some nice little, I suppose you call them geo features on how rock is all formed and things. There's a nice little scallop in a rock. I cannot pronounce the word. It sounds Italian, like Tafoni. So that's what they call a Tafoni feature. And down the way, just to the right of where Jude is there, you can see a lot of fractured rocks. And those rocks are, there's one in particular that's creating what they call an A-tent. It's where there's pressure and faults that's pushing things around. It's pretty spectacular to see. And in the distance you can see the nib wall around the bottom of the rock, and that is ducting water down into that drain. And I believe out in the bush there somewhere there's a tank. So here we're down at that spot now with the incredible forces of nature. It's like a, what do you reckon, Jude? It's about a 2-foot slab of rock is virtually moving on this hillside at different rates.
One doesn't want to move and the other doesn't.
When there is resistance, it forms something like this, so that they call an A-tent. So originally these slabs would have been part of the smooth hillside, but the pressure from the sides, lateral pressure, has caused them to arch and then break at the crest of the arch. There's some pretty wicked strengths and forces, and I'm actually walking all those and feeling rather nervous. I think we'll hook over to the right where the arrows are. Right, one reason we left our van over there at Wattle Grove, not only did I need the exercise, but I was a little bit worried about bringing the van and the trailer into here. It's a one-way road in, and when you get to the top there's a car park area just through the trees there, which is the end. And then you turn right to continue your one-way out, and there's a wee little parking area here on the right hand side, just to the right of the one-way sign there, and you can park some caravans up there. Probably you get 2 or 3 in there. Obviously you have to wait for the first one to come back before you can get your next one and the next one out. And over here, pretty amazing actually. We might end up getting Wi-Fi reception while we're here. Free Wi-Fi, obviously a solar panel, maybe a light or something up here. Bit of interactive stuff over in here too, and I think there's a toilet around somewhere as well, so pretty neat there for the Wudinna area, Eyre Peninsula. Oh, and check this out. Oh, I'm gonna get my phone down there. Wow, they've even got USB sockets. And wireless charging. Pretty cool. So there it is there, there's the whole stand, so you can sit down there. There's USB sockets either side of the seat, wireless charging on the top, and Wi-Fi reception as well. There's a lot more walks to do too, lots of little trails around the place. I even saw the trail marker was showing bikes were available as well. And there you have a toilet. Pretty cool. Right, just used the bathroom, and I can say that it's got to be one of the most amazing bathrooms I've used in the Outback. Flushing toilet, tiles, super clean and tidy, top effort. Oh, really nice. Anyway, we better stroll on back. I think it's beer o'clock. Wow, rock number 2 in a day. I think this one's Wattle Grove Rock or something. It's where the Wattle Grove campsite is. So we're parked, excuse the flies, they're pretty bad. We're parked down there. We're going to have a nice little roast by the fire tonight. There's lots of really nice little park up spots along the way. You probably get, I don't know, half a dozen to 10 odd caravanners in here. Donation camp as you come in there. Jude's just taken the old drone for a bit of a fly, but oh, scenery. The scenery out here is spectacular. Very, very nice. The rock itself's got a pretty interesting type lichen or a moss or whatever it is on it. A little bit of a catchment in behind me just there too. And of course it's got its usual little catchment around the edges catching water. And up over there somewhere, that's where we just were, climbing up the Mount Wudinna. Mount Wudinna. So yeah, what a great little spot. It's nice. Should do us for a night or two. Bit of peace and quiet and relaxation. Be good, looking forward to it. I'm in my little secret shelter, but of course it's not working very well because I've left the door open. But we're just starting to do tea tonight, so I just thought I'd just say what we're up to. Beautiful view here of the rock just in the background, and of course the rock we climbed is over there. So we're going to sit here and have a drinky or two, but enjoy a beautiful meal. So Jude picked up a fantastic little lamb roast at the local supermarket down here in Foodlands at Wudinna. Oh, Wudinna? Yes, Wudinna. I've been burning a bit of wood down here just to get some coals, and we'll pop in and have a look and see how Jude's coming along with the camp oven and seeing what she's gone and thrown in there, eh? And then we'll get that on, get some coals out, get the camp oven sitting on the coals, and we've got a long time to cook it, so I'm not going to be in any rush. So without further ado, we'll go and see how Jude's going inside. Okay, so we've made it into the kitchen, Judy's lair. This is why you don't see her too many times on film, because you're either sitting down there doing
computer
YouTube.
work. Yeah, computer work.
Well, she's cooking up a good feed and keeping me all satisfied. Now, let's see what we got down here, my dear. Show
That's
me.
actually called a drunken lamb roast.
Yep, a drunken. Well, geez,
Drunken. I don't know what's drunk on, but it's a drunken lamb roast, and I've put some onions and sweet potato in with the skin on because it's got more vitamins in the skin. So
righty-ho, as easy as that.
Just
A bit
easy
of
as
the
that.
oil.
yeah,
Looks like you got some herbs there too. The
yeah, I've
Tuscan,
got
eh?
Tuscan. I love my Tuscan.
Yep,
Yeah.
bit of Tuscan. So
Yep.
that's our tucker for tonight. So obviously it's going to take how long?
Probably about 2 or 3 hours.
2 or 3 hours. So yeah, just got some coals just ready to go now. So you reckon it's good?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. All ready
We'll
to
make
go.
a start, and yeah, we'll try and update you as things go.
Hopefully Dean won't be in it.
I better not. Not like that pizza the other night.
Yeah, you absolutely cooked that.
So there we have it. We found this little metal plate that was over at another fire pit just over there by the old car. So I've scooped what little coals I could. I didn't really have enough real hot ones there. So but that should be good for starters, and then when those burn down at least I'll have another lot as well. So there we have it. Dinner is being cooked. So now, time to check it all over. I think she's all ready. Jude's actually just given a little sample cut. So there we have it. The drunken lamb roast.
Yep, drunken lamb roast.
Which we believe the drunken means.
It's boneless.
It says legless.
It's legless.
Alright, time to get it on a plate. Hey, good morning. Day 2 after a great feed last night of our lamb, our drunken lamb. It was very, very nice and a great starry night there last night. It was good. Got up this morning and what do we do?
Go for a walk.
We're going for a walk, yep. We thought we'd come and see one of the last rocks around this neck of the joint. It was Turtle Rock, but slightly disappointed. It didn't have a, unless we approached it from the wrong angle, we couldn't find a vehicle track to it. So
It doesn't seem to be good access to it.
no, you've got vehicle access and a little signboard, but then you can't really see Turtle Rock. So thankfully Jude did bring a drone, so we'll pop that up and we'll show you Turtle Rock. Okay? And apart from that, we're going back to Wattle Grove campground, which is an absolutely beautiful, relaxing spot,
It's lovely, yeah.
and we're going to do just that. So yeah, you could probably come back down here. Where are you going? You could come back and ring up an Uber once you've done your walk.